Oh, greetings, salutations, so on and so forth, etc. It's me, your boy Sin, the guy who lives in the kitchen and makes food. I guess regularly could be a word used to describe that. Hi, how's it? Happy almost Halloween, I guess. It's pumpkiny. It's pumpkiny season today. I still have so much pumpkin from 2 days ago, which is why we're doing what we're doing today, which is a pumpkin spice cake. It'll be great. I don't have a apron on right now, but I want to show off my spooky Metroid shirt. Also, I definitely didn't just, neglect to put one on immediately before the stream. It's fine. Anyway, so let's wear this because Vader's spooky, right? Sure, why not? That seems like a fair thing to say. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna make this cake. I'm starting early because the cake needs to be done by the time I go to the party, the Halloween party that I'm going to tonight, which it is required for. So we're gonna make it early and make sure that it's time to cool off so we can put the frosting on it and it'll be great, so on and so forth, etc. So let's just shloop that down, shloopity doop. Okay, all right. So step number one, let's preheat the oven, 350. All right. Preheat line thing with foil. All right, this is an 8 by 8 pan, which is kind of a small cake, but it's what the recipe says to do. So we're doing it. Here it is. It's been lined with foil. Ooh, ah. Now we're gonna spray it down. Even though I feel like one or the other is probably fine. Like this is such that it will probably be fairly easy to remove from the actual thing once it's done. So anyway, let me just give it a little once over. There we go. Looks perfectly greased. So greasy. More grease than your body has room for. It's just amazing. All right, so. All right, to bowl, add the eggs, sugar, pumpkin, oil, pumpkin pie spice, vanilla, and whisk to combine. Now, it's fun, I think, in that this doesn't. This I could probably do it myself if I wanted to, but this recipe is like, yeah, use pumpkin pie spice, and I'm like, oh, we actually happen to have some. It's useful, awesome, okay. It also doesn't have a. Oh no, it does have a best used by. It's next year. Okay, good. I was like, I didn't find a best used by. But I'm just gonna use it. It'll be fine. All right. So eggs. This is a kind of a weird order. Okay. So eggs, sugar, pumpkin oil, pumpkin pie spice. Let me grab. Hold on. I need bowls to measure out sugar and whatnot. But yeah. The amount of actual ingredients in this dish are relatively small quantities. Which like even the cream cheese that's used for the frosting isn't a whole 8 ounces. It's like 6 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm like, hello. Sugar, what's going on here? What are you? You don't look like sugar. You look like brown sugar, crumb or something. That doesn't make me feel happy. Doesn't make me feel happy at all. Get out. Get out of there. Piece of crap. All right. Anyway, so 100 grams. No, 200? 200 grams. 1 cup. It's 1 cup. Let me put the ingredients back up. Good lord. Yes, 200 grams granulated sugar. Do. Oh, hey, ho, ho. Okay, perfect. All right, 200 grams. Okay, so I guess I'll just put them in. Sure, why not? Hold on. Go. Crack you. Make sure that you come on. There we go. Egg number the first. Egg number the second. Do. In there. It's one of those situations where it's like, well, if Sin actually did cheesecakes, he'd probably look at this order of stuff and be like, let's tweak this a little bit. I'm sure it'll be fun. Okay, egg, sugar, pumpkin. So here we have our Tupperware pumpkin. Let us portion out the amount that we need from it, which again was 240, 240 grams. Just clap. Presuming we actually have that much. Oh, we totally do. We totally 100%. See, 244 right there. Oh god, making a mess. Making a mess all over the place. Oh my god. Good lord. Good lord. Good enough. Nope. Yep. Oh, too much. Yep. Just enough. Perfect. All right, we did it. All right, get in there. Get in there, pumpkin. a lot of terms of endearment for people that are just food, like pumpkin, honey. I mean, sweetie. Uh, Baby cakes, sweetie pie. My understanding is in France they have a term of endearment that basically translates into little cabbage head. There's that. I guess a little head of cabbage. Because cabbages come in heads, right? Just like lettuce does. Pretty sure that's the thing. All right. All right. So next, oil, right? Oil was the next thing on this list. This is once again probably going to be one of those streams where it's comparatively short on the actual baking and comparatively heavy on the futzing around doing other stuff, waiting for the baking to be done. But I still, so look, I still have half a freaking cup of pumpkin. Maybe we could feed it to the dog. I'm sure she'd like it. Okay, so how much oil? An amount of oil? 112 grams. All right, so now here's the part where we go here, zero you out, and attempt without messing up. Do 112 grams very slowly. Maybe a little less slow than that. All right, come on. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 3, 7, 100, 2, 3, 112, right? Am I crazy? Am I a crazy person? No. Okay. 112, 5, 106, 109. Still 9 somehow. Don't know how numbers work, but that's fine. 10, okay. 11, maybe 12. Hey, we did it. Okay, 112. Perfect. All right, got that. Turn back on phone, turn on. Do the thing, do what I say. All right. All right. Oh, pumpkin pie spice, vanilla, and with okay. So the spice. Okay, how much spice again am I even using? This was unopened until like 2 days ago. Like when I was gonna be making the pumpkin bread, I was already craving pumpkin spice flavored stuff. So I was like, let's make ourselves some toast, melt some butter, and then put a bunch of this crap on it. It was pretty good. Probably would have been better with sugar as well, but you know, such is life. 2 teaspoons. All right, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie. Fine. Will this fit? Oh my God, it will. That's amazing. All right. So I have teaspoon number 1, plap, and teaspoon number 2, also plap. I can't remember why. Like, why do we have this if it's unopened? Because I seem to remember the last one we had was not this specific one, and yet I I like ended up throwing it away because we didn't use enough of it. Hello, Squeaks. How are you today? Vanilla. That's the last bit. All right, so vanilla. We need an amount of that. Yes, vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon of that. There we go. For a second, I thought that said bruh. I'm like, what? What is it, bruh? What's going on, bruh? Tell me all about your feelings and stuff, bruh. Vanilla, vanilla. Oh, perfect. And by perfect, I mean very nearly almost too much tired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am not so much tired. I'm just stressed about things. But you know, that's life. Life happens, and then they say some people say I would not be necessarily one of these people that said it, but some people say life sucks, then you die. Um, I don't know that I agree with either of those points necessarily, but I don't think life sucks. Life's hard, but right, that's looking like ingredients that have been mixed together. Smells like ingredients that have been mixed together, so that's good too. Awesome, awesome. A little less stressed. Oh, that's good. Also, don't agree with money doesn't buy happiness. I just want to repeat the same thing that someone else once said to me, which was um, being well. I think the way that they phrased it was being rich, like in and of itself. Being rich does not make you happy, but being poor simultaneously also does not make you happy. Um, well, there's arguments to be made for, oh, it's your mindset and your perspective and blah blah blah, and like there's that's fine. I do feel that the more opportunities and freedom someone has, the happier they will tend to be, and having money tends to afford those opportunities and freedoms. But it's whatever. It may not by having to sure makes life. Yeah, it does make life easier. But they're actually fun fact. So there's some thought process to believe that the less actual work one has to do in life, the more unhappy they are, or some such like that. If you if most of your life is spent surviving, and you don't have time to think about how sad you are about it, then there's like it's uh it's almost like having too much luxury and comfort can produce its own different kinds of depression that just don't exist without it. At least this is just what I've heard. It could be a bunch of garbage. Who knows? Okay, so we got our wet stuff in the bowl. This is a cooking show, by the way. You remember that? Yeah. Okay, so add flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and stir until just combined. Don't overmix. All right, so we got flour. This is so again, one thing I want to say, I didn't actually put this on the stream title information, but the actual recipe specifically calls this an easy pumpkin cake. And I'm like, all right. It was just the first most highest rated one at the top of the queue during the search that I found. So I'm like, sure, I'll do that one. Pretty much, it's easier to be happy when you have less things to stress over. I think a life with nothing to fulfill you would be a sad life, not like work, but something to do. True, but even there's always something to do. But even if you're constantly busy doing something, there's a degree to I don't know, because there's so much that I have to do. I could occupy my time from now until the day I die, probably, just with the things that I currently have, including the ones that I haven't experienced yet. I have a freaking metric buttload of games that I haven't even opened, let alone or installed, really. Uh, Thanks to digital games now. But doing a thing and doing something fulfilling aren't always the same. But I don't know. Getting real existential real early on this stream. All right, 1 cup, 125 grams. Please don't spill all over the place. That would make me very sad. A very sad panda. 126. Oh, so close. So close. You almost had it, buddy. You almost had it. And then you had to ruin it. You had to mess it up. No, that's too little. Wait, hold on. Come on. Just give me a little bit right there. A little bit right there. Come on. All right, you good? You good? You had the number? You look like you're at the number. But they are fulfilling you. I think that's the point. Like playing a game. I mean, it depends, though, right? Even my favorite game of all time. If I play that over and over and over and over, eventually I'm gonna want something else, right? Like I don't know. I think as people, one of the things too is we crave and seek out new novel things. Um, or at least okay, for example, uh, like once a year, I feel like replaying Breath of the Wild, and this is kind of sort of happened on a an annual cycle. But if I were playing it like if it was the only thing that I played, then I'd be like, oh. So maybe that's the key. Have enough things that you can cycle through them that by the time you start wanting to do them again, you can not have to have gone back too soon. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just spitballing nonsense. It's fine. Games might not be fulfilling to you. I mean, there's definitely more fulfilling things. It's enjoyable and it is fun, but being fun and being fulfilling, I guess they're not the same thing. But okay. So this is hold on. This is the baking soda. Oh, this is the baking soda, not the baking powder. Get in there. All right. We need baking powder. 1 teaspoon. Okay. Teaspoon baking powder. Boom. Give me the powder. Give me that sweet white powder. So good. Baking powder. Boom. All right. So half a teaspoon baking soda. All right. Teaspoon. Teaspoon. There we go. Are pumpkin spice cakes dense or like a sponge? I've never tried it. It's not a thing in Australia. Oh, well, first off, thank you for joining us on the stream, all the way from Australia. Always wanted to go. Have not yet. Second, so I haven't made a pumpkin spice cake specifically. I've made other spice cakes, mostly like ones that have like carrot and crap like that. They're not super dense. They're also not like the lightest thing in the world. I'd probably put them somewhere in the middle. Though if I had to say one versus the other, probably somewhere on the less dense. Though don't quote me on that. I'm not an expert. I just bake things. So, uh, it's finding the thing, whatever that is. Yeah, that's hard to do. It's hard to find that thing, especially again without the resources to do so. All right, so we had the baking powder, we have the baking soda, salts. We need the salt. We have the salt. How much? Doop. Hold on. Do. Half a teaspoon of salt. There we go. Dump you out here. Come on. It's half a teaspoon or to taste, but I'm like, well, I'm gonna use your suggestion because it's there. Always makes me wonder when people say things like to taste in recipes, do they mean like more or less or either? Like probably either. Makes sense, right? All right, just kind of mix you up ever so slightly. This is probably a small enough amount of flour. You could just add it all at the same time. Feel like that would be a decent thing to do. All right, so till just combined. Till just combined, everybody. Lowest speed. Where's my spatula? I need that spatula. It's got to scrape down the things. Mm, looking like cake batter, kind of. Arguably. All right, that looks fairly just combined, but we still have stuff around the sides. Well, for you, like so. I hear the dog coming upstairs, which means Whitty might be with her. No? Does the dog just want to say hi to me by herself? That's very unusual. Dare I say, almost unheard of. Kind of. Who replaced this dog? Who replaced my dog with this dog? This is can't be. All right. Mix a little bit more until all of the white powdery residue is gone and nobody can arrest us for possession. I mean, okay. Looks good. That looks fine. All right. Do more like red velvet or carrot cake then? Yeah, I would compare it very much to carrot cake because at least the ones that I've made have essentially been spice cakes with carrot in it. I don't know if that's unusual or not the standard sort of cake for carrot cake, but that's the only ones I think I've ever made. So yeah, if I had to make a comparison, that would probably be the one I would compare it to. Go do. Actually, I'm curious to see how this compares both flavor and texture wise to the pumpkin bread that I made 2 days ago, which is all gone by the way. Actually, no, dark roast still has some. Um, but apart from the half loaf that I gave her, all gone. I'm not an expert, but I think the main difference in texture is the eggs. Most cakes use whole eggs, but spongy cakes use beaten white. See, it's honestly, signs in the kitchen, which is fun. Yeah, it's the reason that I bake more than I cook. Honestly, is because of the exacting nature of the baking process. All right, so we're gonna. So one thing I just want to read out here, which I find this is just such a weird way to phrase it. I feel because it's not the way that I ever do, but it says here, turn batter out into prepared pan. Like I would just say pour. Why not just like whatever you say. All right, so there we go into the pan. There you are. You're definitely 100% mixed together. Yep, no fooling there. Okay, this is an 8 by 8. 8 by 8, what am I doing? An 8 by 8. But, I don't know how but this better rise. This better rise well because it is not giving me very much in the way of height right now, which doesn't fill me with a ton of confidence, but I'm sure it'll be fine unless, again, it just decides not to rise at all. So, time will tell. Time will tell. All right, there we go. The weird thing is that I might have overestimated exactly how long. It depends. Like, if I'm going to wait until I can actually frost the cake as well, before ending the stream, then yeah, this stream will be, normal, standard, pretty longish length. But I think I overestimated just how long everything else would take because like I'm gonna put this in. Apparently, it only bakes between like 35 and 40 minutes, which is not a ton of time. Um, and then you wait like an hour and a half for it to cool. That is what you do. So unless I want to do that and like I don't know, just game something, which I don't necessarily have to. And also, like I mentioned, I've got that party that I want to be ready for. And granted, it's not for a while at this point. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, start. There we go. Not for a while at this point. I still, would like to be more prepared rather than less prepared. Need to change into my costume. All right, so we're going to rinse off all this stuff. Because we're going to use the exact same tool to make the cream cheese frosting. With pumpkin sweet cream cheese, just something about it, or at least pumpkin spice and sweet cream cheese. Like a match made in heaven. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's more just like cinnamon and the spices that pair with cinnamon go well with cream cheese. Because I know cinnamon rolls is another thing. Should make pumpkin cinnamon rolls sometime. Oh man, that would be good. It's been a while since I made cinnamon rolls. I've only made them like twice, I think. I made cinnamon roll adjacent ones other times. Yep, oven is step number the first is always preheat the oven. So yes, it is currently set to a balmy 350 degrees. It's beaten. What is it's? Oh my god, I can read. It's crazy what beaten egg whites will be. It's true. Yeah, and actually, I remember I did that cupcake experiment where I was like, all right, let's beat the eggs to a frothy texture and then mix them separately. And then there was like, oh, let's do, and they had made like 100 cupcakes, and I was like, these are very minimal differences. Maybe it'd be a more pronounced difference I'd be able to see with like a full cake versus cupcakes. But I'm not gonna be making like 10 full cakes. That's like excessive. I don't have the budget or the time for that right now. Maybe someday. Tell you what, maybe that'll be an upcoming sub goal where we can make 10 cakes. 40. We'll make 40 cakes. That's as many as 4 tens, and that's terrible. Pull you off and completely. Pull it down, 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 down. There we go. Don't want to make our cream cheese melt. Thinking, so hold on, let me, because normally they're like, oh, store the remainder in the fridge. If I make this now, then I'm probably going to want to store it in the fridge between now and when it's done. Let me see here. If you have smaller amount left over, keep airtight in the fridge for at least 2. Okay, so I should probably, I mean, either A, I just stop all baking processes now and wait for an hour and a half before making and putting the frosting on, or B, I make the frosting now and I put it in the fridge. Though, you know what? No, we make it now. And the reason we make it now is because I have been softening the cream cheese, and I would like to not have to re-soften the cream cheese. With better foresight, yeah, so one paper towel. Better foresight, what I might have done is just waited until there was like until the cake had been out for half an hour, and then take the cream cheese out, and then why am I looking at it? My brain is nowhere. My brain is so scattered. This is ridiculous. Holy crap. Good lord. Oh god. Oh god. More things have been said. That's dumb turnout. It's just poor. Yeah. It's originally Victoria, but moved to Western Australia. Oh yeah, my Sinfinity's mom, who is by the way my real mom, used to live in Australia. So why would you ever make 40 cakes? To see the differences. There'd be minor differences between each of them. They'd all have variables, and I would see what the differences were, probably, or something. Or I would give them away to an orphanage. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's always lived outside Sydney in Harvard near Manly many years ago. Also spent time in Coolum Beach in Queensland. For people who forget about birthdays. You know what? If I did just do a, hey, you might have a birthday this year. Probably. I would wager that you do. So come on down and get a birthday cake from me. What's that? Your birthday isn't for another 6 months? Doesn't matter. It's a birthday cake. All right, so for the frosting. All right, so now let's go into the. There we go. Come on. Where is it? Ingredient text properties, and we will delete the cake part because we made the cake, and we will go to the frosting part. Boom, frosting. There we go. Awesome. I mean, cakes keep, and even if you freeze them, they will, keep longer, but they're not gonna keep for 6 months, man. I would say so. Like with, I don't know if it's the same with cakes and cheesecakes, but with cheesecakes, it's like yes, you can freeze a cheesecake, and it'll stay good in that freezer for I want to say up to like 2 months before it starts to, change its properties. Worked 8 years in mass producing cakes, 10 cakes per 45 minutes. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. See, all right. So this actually kind of segues into something that I've thought about a little bit. So if I were, as a human being, to want to do, because cheesecakes are more my thing than normal cakes. If I wanted to make cheesecakes as like a professional for living thing, what kind of tools and setup and equipment and all that nonsense. Like, what would my kitchen need to look like to be able to produce 10 cheesecakes in 45 minutes? Cakes or cheesecakes, really. I mean, I imagine that the general process isn't that dissimilar. Um, I imagine, but I could be wrong. 10 to 13 days refrigerated, 2 to 3 months freeze. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. So yes. So I guess if your birthday is between now and 3 months from now, come get a birthday cake. I could do this 4 times a year. That would be great. I mean, our wedding cake still tasted all right a year later. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, buddy. And I know that's a thing that like people do. They'll like take a slice of the wedding cake and they'll like freeze it indefinitely, and then they'll take it back out, and it's like, oh, it's a symbolic romantic thing or something. I still question, and like, granted, it's made of sugar, right? Sugar doesn't really go bad so much. The vast majority of it is sugar, and you've baked it and you've frozen it, and it's like, okay, it's not gonna kill you, but I'm pretty sure the flavor will have diminished. Is my estimate. That is what I would guess. All right, so what am I doing? I'm doing it for yes, frosting. Okay, so cream cheese. We got cream cheese. It's not even using the whole cream cheese. We're using 3/4 of the cream cheese, which still just I'm like, why? What? Couldn't you just make the? I mean, I could scale it up, but I've no purpose in scaling it up because I'm gonna try to use all of the frosting on the cake, especially if the cake ends up being not as tall as it could be. Then just having, if I have it, I like the idea of having a layer of frosting that's about as thick as the cake is that I'm eating. That appeals to me. I know some people are like, oh, that's way too much frosting. I'm like, I mean, all right, sure, fine. That's your prerogative. I happen to be a huge fan. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually see if I can. I'm gonna weigh out the chunk that I slice, specifically for the purpose of making sure that it's not like too much or too little. There we go. All right, so do we have lines here? We do. All right, so we got, hold on, 2, 4, 6. So 6 should be somewhere in this vicinity. That like, hold on, that's half. That's 3/4. Let's try that, shall we? Madam Ryder, thank you for your lurk. I appreciate it. I've been doing such a bad job noticing Twitch notifications when people go live, and then like hours later when they're no longer streaming, I'm like, oh, look at all these people that were streaming that I could have given attention to. But thank you. I appreciate your 6.1. It's not 6. So one thing about me, candy cakes, is I am anal when it comes to making sure the measurements are accurate and correct. So we're gonna just scoop a little bit of that cheese away. Here we go. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. I'll just kind of plop you right there. See, now we have a full 2 ounces of cream cheese in case we have a recipe that calls for 2 ounces of cream cheese. Also, my face is nowhere near center. So supposed to be here. I don't think it's supposed to last longer than that. I seem to remember there was an episode of like Seinfeld where like Elaine's boss had a piece of cake that had been frozen for some crazy amount of time, and then she accidentally ate it, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he's like, "Ah, Do you know what happens to a piece of cake after it's been frozen for such and such amount of time? And apparently, the implication was she was going to have massive gastrointestinal distress. I think it was like the end of the episode though, so it didn't really show any of the fallout. But yeah, it's possible that something like that could happen. It depends on how dense the fillings are to be able to hold the labels. That is a good point. See, I'm a baker, not a structural engineer. So I'll have to leave that sort of thinking to better people than I, or at least different people than I. There we go. Cream cheese into the plastic bag. Keep you as long as possible, and go back into the fridge. All right, so 6 ounces of cream cheese done. Next ingredient. Unsalted butter, which is room temperature, or at least softened. It's been out for like an hour. It's fine. So we got half of a stick. Clap in there. Thank you. Very good. Okay, next we got the sugar, vanilla extract, salt. Okay, so sugar, which I am almost positive. I'm not positive we have enough. There's no way we don't have enough. Let me hold on though. We'll just because powdered sugar is a pain in the butt. It's like flour that way. Getting all over the place. When I first started streaming, and I said to myself, "Oh man, let's just have my laptop be super close to all of these ingredients that go flying all over the place," really started to help me think about the way in which I was going to pour ingredients and such. Here, there you go. Okay, got you. Make you less moist so that we can add the confectioner sugar. Okay, so let's go up. Good. All right, and we need what is it? 1.5, which is 180 grams. 180 grams. Zero that out. Open this up if I can find the tape. Do the thing. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Okay, 180. Coming right up. Yeah, the vast majority of things I try to weigh. Like, if I can weigh, if it seems feasible to weigh it, then I will weigh it. Which generally, hold on, 180? 180. Okay, 180. If it's something that requires a measuring spoon, I will often not, unless I have like very distinct measurements in mind for it. Stuff like I will weigh out tablespoons of flour and sugar. Oh, there we go. But like baking powder, baking soda, that sort of stuff, not so much. It's like so like I guess part of it is that like I guess if it's a teaspoon or larger, then the amount of weight can be like significant enough to actually get picked up by my scale. I have a smaller scale that I don't use that often. Also because it's obnoxious to use a little bit. I think I need more crap for this. We'll do that later. You can just stay close for now. Oh, wait, hold on. 181, that's the wrong number. 180. Cut 180. There we go. Do a complete 180 on that powdered sugar. Ah, ah, ah. Okay, come on, get in there. Get in there. There you go. Okay, stay. Okay, dump that right in there, right? So I'm just adding these all together and mixing them together, right? Cream cheese, butter, confectioner's sugar, vanilla salt, and whisk until smooth and fluffy. Or beat with an electric mixer. Right. Okay, sure. Seems legit. Oh, I feel like there's been, see, using my knowledge of previous baking, what would have been smart to probably do is just, mix the cream cheese and the butter first together and then add the sugar. That's what most of them say to do. Not this one. Well, just do it. Why not? What's the harm? All right. So how much vanilla are we using? Half a teaspoon of each. Okay. Easy enough. I once made a mistake measuring icing sugar by 1 kilogram over the amount because I was making an individual cake from a mass production. So hold on. So how much were you supposed to use? Like what percentage increase was that? Because again, having not made mass produced quantities of cake before, I don't really know how much over the actual amount that goes in that constitutes. Half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. Clap. It was supposed to be 100 grams, so by a factor of like 1,000. Oh wow, how'd that turn out? I'm now very curious. 1-0 too many. Oh no. Oh, well, I can see how the mistake was made. So wait, hold on. Mistake. Did you catch the mistake? Or did you say to yourself, this seems like a lot? This seems like a lot. Let me double check. All right, and salt. Boop. All right, now just mix it up until it stops being whatever it is and starts being frosting. Quite sweet, but still not that bad. Oh my gosh. All right, so we've learned something today. It is you can add a buttload of sugar and everything's fine. The end. All right, just try to mix you up a little bit until you stop flying all over the place. Upon which we'll be able to mix you faster. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Oh my god. See, another thing, a lot of recipes call for like cream, heavy cream, to help thin out the recipe. This looks like it doesn't have that in any capacity. So this will be interesting to spread on the cake. There we go. That's more like it. Looking pretty good. Do a little bit of scraping. We should be golden. Just to dry you off ever so slightly. I questioned it, made it, then portioned it out to dull it down. The fresh cream. I see, I see. So, out of curiosity, how many years of baking experience would you say you have? Because mine is sporadic, so not like consistent through the years, but I have been baking things for people off and on since like I think 20, 2009 maybe? I think 2009 sounds about right. I actually started with cheesecakes because cheesecakes were my favorite thing, and I'm like, "Oh, cheesecakes are not that hard. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, so they will remain impressed when they try your cheesecake." I actually bring this up fairly often because I think like I'm all about trying to encourage people to make things that they like to eat instead of just necessarily buying it because most of the time things that you make yourself will taste better. If for no other reason, then you can tweak it to your liking, which is important. Um, but yeah, cheesecake. I'm like to try to be like, hey, yeah, it's easy to make a cheesecake. Just do this, 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 and this. Like the thing is, like at this point, I've made so many cheesecakes. I guess I've memorized the process, um, and like the general structure of a cheesecake. So I think there was one time I was visiting Ma, and I made one without any recipe at all. I just used my previous experience of like, okay, so it's gonna probably use this much sugar, this much cream cheese, this many eggs, about this much vanilla, and then the crust will be this, which is like a cup and a half, and like an amount of butter. Honestly I didn't even remember what that was. Yeah, and then bake. I think though the only thing I might have double checked was like baking temperature because there's the wide variety of temperatures that I've baked various cheesecakes at. Okay, I think that's good. I think we have some frosting. I think this frosting will suit our needs and will be delicious and fantastic. See, 8 years, constant mass production. Damn. 2 years solo, selling hobby from home. Fresh is best, and experimenting is fun. I don't do as much experimenting as I probably should. Um, That said, I've also not really made that many recipes of my own. Uh, I'm more a duplicator or a replicator than I am an innovator. Though there have been a couple things that I've like, what if we took this and then we took this and then we made this out of it? Yes, it's not never been anything mind blowing. Though, I don't know. There was probably the most exciting thing that I did was when I took the peanut butter cheesecake recipe and I ketoified it as much as possible, and Whitty thought it was great. So that was a success. Okay, so what do we do with the frosting? Should probably put it in the fridge. I can cover it and I can put it in the fridge, and then when I bring it out, I can maybe run it through this again to like soften it up so that it's spreadable, and then we can put it on the cake, and then that'll be good. Possibly. Do 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 do. There's been so much actual talking about baking and food that I almost feel like for the okay. Well, here's a question. Here's a question. Of those here, how many would actually want me to wait around for an hour and a half doing something else uh, until I can frost the cake? Or alternately, I just, if I don't forget, like I've been doing lately, put the picture of it once it's finished in the Discord. I've been doing a lot better job of remembering to post stuff on my Facebook, but I've been doing a really bad job of posting in the food section on Discord. Probably do. In fact, I could go do that right now. Just fill up the backlog of things that I don't have uploaded yet. Every now and then, I don't actually have the picture. Like Winnie has the picture, and then she'll like send it to me from Messenger, and I'll have to download it onto my computer. So those aren't even on my phone to send at the moment. Yeah, don't think refrigerating will be good. Oh, interesting. Will be good for just like an hour and a half chilling outside. I guess covering it and leaving it not in the fridge might still be fine. Ultimately, once this gets eaten by people, the frosting will also be out. So, like, that makes sense. Pre-whipping may cause the aeration to ooh, okay. Well, it's easier to not do that anyway, so I just won't. Uh, there we go, beautiful. Oh, so good. There we go, do. Clap. Boss always refused my ideas, so when I moved, I decided to try everything I was turned down. Like what? What sort of crazy ideas got turned down? And what? How crazy could those ideas possibly be? Really have been, huh? Something I'm reminded of like Bob's Burgers and all the burgers of the day, and like hey, maybe it's a unique thing that everyone will love and is amazing. People won't discover things unless they try things. But at the same time, it could also just be, oh, there's kale on this burger now, sort of thing. All right. Let's. Sure. Why not get some mileage out of the saran wrap before it's gone? Wait, that's not saran wrap. Where the hell is the saran wrap? Here it is, literally right behind me. Depends. It's hit and miss because if it's refrigerated, it will set. Okay. Does this? Hold on. Let me see if the recipe even says to refrigerate it. Like, there's not much time between now and when the party is, so I'm probably not going to need to refrigerate it per se. Cake will keep airtight at room temp for up to 4 days, which, if this is still here in 4 days, I'll be astonished. Or in the fridge for up to a week. Okay. I'm comfortable storing cream cheese frosting at room temp, but if you're not, store in the fridge. Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Yeah, I have zero problem with it. It'll be fine, especially considering how little amount of time is going to pass between now and when it inevitably all gets devoured. Boss was all about time, so money. I was denied trying fondant and flavor trails on other cakes. I see. Okay. What? Was like, well, he's not going to pay you to do it at home. Here's a question. All right. I mean, granted, this is all in the past and doesn't matter anymore. But I'm wondering if, like, hypothetically, if you were to do testing at home and then bring something in and it was good enough to get utilized, would that be like oh, you can have a bonus sort of situation? Do you think? Like, I feel like that's fair, but I'm also Not a professional by by any stretch of the imagination. Hey Squeaks, you know what else is exciting about tonight and the party that I'm going to? I was asked by the host to bring Smash Brothers, which means there will be Smash Brothers tonight, and that excites me. Looking forward to that. Okay, so we got our frosting, we got our cake baking, we got another 10 minutes on that. Here's the question. You know what? I just realized once the cake is out of the oven, it'll be about an hour of streaming, which is usually my bare minimum. Like if the stream hasn't lasted an hour, then I picked the wrong recipe. I need to pick something. Oh, hold on, I can smell it now. Hold on. Just wafted the scent of the pumpkin spices towards my nostrils. See, unfortunately, the boss was not like that. Oh, it was his way or the highway. Sounds like a great boss. Glad that you're not working for that boss anymore. But what? So if I imagine, so with these how what percentage of these experiments and ideas would you say were good ideas? Which is to say, how many great ideas did your boss miss out on that are now yours and yours alone, and no one can take them from you? Ha ha. Una, come here. Una, Una and Winnie. Oh, sit, stay. Say hi to my dog. Everyone seems to love her for reasons that may become apparent when you see her cute face. Una. Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
good girl. Roll over. Yeah.
The extent of the things she knows. Yeah.
Shake. Stay. And she knows back up.
Puppy to the wall. Yeah, that's my dog. She's adorable. Shillelagh loves her, but Shillelagh has not been around for a while, so I was doesn't. Yeah. I always appreciated whenever Una would show up and Shillelagh would do the text to voice things praising her. And I was like, oh, I miss those good times. I've been driving and my phone just started playing you again, so I missed most of what you said. Oh, okay. All of them, but would love to work myself up to having a store to work from. Let's tell if more work. Ooh, ooh. We got an awe. Hey, where'd you go? She vanished. Okay, it's fine. Um, that's pretty cool. Like, yeah, there was once upon a time, there were some people. She's not here right now, interestingly enough. Um, some people, including Princess Evie, who tried to encourage me to do the whole making the cheesecakes professionally thing. But again, like my whole thing is like if I'm doing this from home, I don't think I'm going to be able to mass produce enough desserts to be able to, you know, make a living, as one would call it. Um, it's the sort of thing that I kind of imagine in my head that I'd need an actual bakery location with a lot of ovens and larger mixing equipment and such, and better like storage and refrigeration and stuff. So like I don't know, like I think that'd be real cool. And also a lot of work and money and time and effort. This goes back to what you were saying earlier, Squeaks, about finding the thing, right? I don't know if this is the thing. I still think that the thing for me is going to be more writing involved than anything else. Actually, so I was talking to Ma earlier about the writing stuff, and sent her the thing that I'm trying to get published by the end of the year, which I found myself sending to more people recently. Maybe it's just because I'm still so salty about the release of the previous book that I'm like, if you want to see a book, I'll show you a book. So so that's the reason there. But yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. It's got some moving parts to finalize before that happens. But yeah, my question, Squeaks, was should I wait an hour and a half? No, by then it'll be a 2.5 hour stream, which is longer. I like mine to sit somewhere in that 1 to 2 hour time span. That's good. That's the length of a a major motion picture right there. So if I can do that twice a week, then that's good content? Question mark. But Here's a question, Squeaks. How how readily would you Final Fantasy 14 right now if I were to on stream? This is a bad question. You're probably like, oh, I'll do it. And it's like, oh no, I'm gonna do it. I kind of just want to be done with the cake. That's kind of that like my gut, my insides, and I realize it's like, oh, it's so sad to just it feels too low effort, you know? Like I know that this is not granted not as low effort as like a box cake. It's like here's my box, here's my stuff, bam, it's done. But it still feels really low effort compared to other things. And this is from the guy who says that cheesecakes are low effort now, because they are, they really are. I would say the tricky thing about cheesecakes has more to do in the things you do along the way, and not so much like the processes that like this is it probably doesn't make any sense. It's like the order that you put the things in, which you just do it in the same order every single time. The speed at which you mix things, which you just like fast, not so fast, keep doing not so fast. And then the taking out of the stuff ahead of time, which calls for planning and foresight, and is one of the reasons that I don't like being like, oh, can you make me a cheesecake by tomorrow? I'm like, you realize this has to like chill in the fridge for at least for probably 6, preferably 8 hours, right? But anytime anyone's like, "Can I have a cheesecake by tomorrow?" I'm like, I can't do. I'm sorry. Even if I had the ingredients on hand right now and the free time, it would still kind of be a pain in the butt. I usually like to have requests for stuff like a week out. Um, Speaking of which, I don't know what I'm making next week. Ooh, no, I do know. So one, okay, well, I don't know what, but I do know one of the things I'm going to be doing because Turkey Bowl is on Saturday, so I'm going to be making something for that on Friday. Actually, no. Yeah, I should probably ask the hair what he wants for hash on Thursday. That might be a smart thing to do. See, do. Oh my gosh, such a large message. Let me see if I can make this bigger by scrolling this out a little bit. There we go. Oh, didn't make much sense, but the work I had was more a store to sell cakes for walking customers and custom orders. So I used to do the baking, decorating, serving, and other managerial roles on my own in a day's work. And as there is only one franchise that does it, I have become the competition as I know how to run it with all the experience. Now, as it holds my passion, haven't got much competition unlike hairdressers or beauty. But that's actually pretty cool. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. If there's something that that's a lot of job tasks too. By the way, just want to say that sounds like what was the owner doing, or boss? Was the boss the owner? Was it like the boss was the owner and you were the one literally doing all the things? Because that's obnoxious. I can once again see why you would not want to do that forever. But yeah, if it's something that's like a unique niche, but it does well, and you know all the ins and outs of it, then sure, why not do that for yourself? I unfortunately don't have anything like that that I know that I'm capable and skilled enough to do. But that's pretty cool. If I were in Australia in the general vicinity of your business, I would definitely want to, support you in some way because you sound like you know what you're talking about. Which leads me to believe that you probably make desserts that are tasty and deserve to succeed. Hey, we got 2 minutes left on the clock. I have my pot holder ready. I'm gonna stab it with a toothpick, see if it's good. Yeah, I will say so. Essentially, this all started when you came in and you asked about the spice cake stuff. Is I would say that spice cakes are one of the tastiest cakes for me. Like the one that the recipe she got from this friend of hers. It was a carrot cake recipe. I had that, and I would say it's probably this my second favorite cake. Um, my favorite one is crazy. This place with Cakes by Carissa, or Carissa Makes Cakes, or something like that. It was ridiculous cake. There was like a dulce de leche cake. It had like chocolate cake and like a dulce de leche sort of. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it super much. Um, but yeah, it had like a dulce de leche, buttercream frosting and like caramel drizzled on. It was so good. It was so. I want more of that cake. But the problem is like we've checked out the bakery, and they mostly just do wedding cakes. They've got like a food truck, and that's where I got mine. Is at a food festival. Well, it wasn't a food festival. It was like a cultural festival that had food trucks there. Um, but it was so good. I want that cake. I want that cake. More of that cake. Absolutely, he was boss and owner, but always traveled. Oh my God, he went to Bali 11 times in 1 year, aside from other travel and money. I admit this sounds like the sort of person that's got a lot of different business shit going on. Like that's the impression I'm getting from this description. Um, and like, okay, I understand. I mean, I guess did did the entire operation crumble after you left? I kind of hope that it did. Because, like, if you were like a linchpin behind all of this, then it's like finding something to replace you that's capable in all the areas that you were. Like, I also don't know, like, how many employees were there? It's like, I imagine there might have been more than just you, but still. Okay, four, three, two, one, and we are looking for no batter and only a few crumbs. There we go. That looks like a cake, and it did rise a little. So let's stab this. I feel like maybe my oven runs warmer than some. And yank. And there are no crumbs to be seen, so this would be perfect amount of time. Excellent. Let's turn off our oven, start our hour-and-a-half timer. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 90 minutes. There we go. Grab this and then bring it over here to show you the deliciousness. I just want more people to watch Symphony. I mean, I would enjoy that also. But check it out. Look at this. Look at this. It's a cake. It's a cake. It's in a pan. It's a very small cake. Like, I didn't realize when I first picked this one, it was like verified all the ingredients. It's like, oh, this is an 8 by 8. Oh, okay. It's like a brownie pan. But yeah, it'll be. I mean, there's probably not a. I think the guest list is actually pretty small. Let me verify that. If not everyone gets some of the cake, I don't care. It's fine. Like I don't. First off, I don't need to have any. Like I can let other people have it because I made it. I can make it again. But number two, right here. Where's the party? There's the party. Currently 14 going, 15 maybe. So even if I were to cut this into sixteenths or something, would a 9 be better? I don't know. Hold on. 16th. That's pretty small. We'll decide. We'll decide what's it. What'll actually probably happen if I go to the party and it's uncut when I get there. People are afraid to cut into things at parties. I found it's kind of hilarious, and also a little discouraging when it's like I made this thing and no one's eating it. So I actually try to pre-cut slices. So I might end up doing that. Yeah, if not everybody has, then that's their decision. That's I didn't tell them not to eat the cake, but yeah, we did it. We made a cake. So, unless there's other stuff, I almost feel like, well, that sounds like a stream. That feels like a stream. And as much as I appreciate you, Squeaks, for wanting other people to watch, we're good at the moment. At the moment, we're good. But yeah, so again, unless you super duper want me to stick around doing something for that, I'm not going to stick around for an hour and a half. That's the thing too. At this point, it'd just be like, well, we had more fun for another 30 years. I could try to finish up Evoland if you cared about that. Thank you. It smells really great. Hold on. Ah, yes. And I still have pump. You know what? Maybe that's what I could do. I could try to come up with something to do with half a cup of pumpkin. 1 second. Hold on. All right, we're pivoting. We're pivoting. 1 second. Recipes that use half a cup of pumpkin. See here. Pumpkin recipe ideas. No bake bites. No bake. What do you require? Oh, you need pecan. Do we still have pecans? Hold on. Let me see here. There's a bunch of recipes here. Okay, first of all, this is not giving me a half cup specific. This is just like, oh, what sorts of things can you do with pumpkin? I'm just like, a lot, I'm sure. I need something specific. Half a cup specifically, please. That would be a nice thing if that was a. Does anyone know of a site like that? Like, I know of a recipe site that you can list all the ingredients that you have, and it will then populate with its database of recipes which ones you can make and make suggestions on ones you could make if you had just um but I don't know anything about that, but also with quantity. Hmm. Let's see here. Let me go to Supercook. Super cook. Recipe search by ingredients you have at home. All right, let me just pop this out real quick. And do. Why not? Sure, we'll put it on the thing. We'll put it on the thing. That sounds like a fun thing to do. Gaming face cam, even though we're not actually gaming, it's all a big lie. Would be you. Be no wait, you. There we go. Supercook, zero waste recipe generator. Awesome. All right, how big is this right now? I need to resize this like yesterday. Oh, my God. Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. All right. Sure. Why not? That's the actually no. That's right. I want to be able to read chat, so I minimize it. That's the reason it's that size. You dingus. It's apparently been a long time since I've screen captured from a browser before. Do. Go, here we go. Do. So 1 cup of flour is not much cake. Yes, it's a little tiny baby cake. Oh my God. All right, you go back over from whence you came. There you go. There you go. That's a good lad. Perfect. All right, so we have pumpkin. Yes, just pumpkin. I mean pumpkin pie spice too. But I mean, how many things do you want me to add? Hold on, let's go. We got butter. We got eggs. We got garlic. Well, we don't have garlic. We've got garlic powder. Pantry essentials. Oh, this is a new category. This didn't used to be here last time I came here. That's nice. All right, flour, olive oil, garlic powder. We technically have rice. All right, let's 30 more. So we got here scroll. Got cinnamon, ketchup, soy sauce, mayonnaise, vegetable oil, baking powder, brown sugar, some of it. I think we have oregano. Honey, paprika. Why am I not using the mouse? Good God, so much easier. Baking soda, vanilla, peanut butter, chili powder, cumin, mustard. I think technically we have cheddar. Onion powder. Uh, we might have those. I'm not sure. All right, let's start with those. See what it gets us. Okay, hold on. But here, key ingredients. We want key ingredients. Where's my pumpkin? Pumpkin, where are you? There you are. Fly. All right. So pumpkin bread. Wow, pumpkin bread. Pumpkin peanut butter cookies. That's interesting. All right, we're gonna just kind of look at these and see how much pumpkin each one takes. And when we find one that takes half of a cup, we'll try to make that if we can. Half a cup of pumpkin puree. Oh my gosh. All right. Do we have the rest? All right. So we got, oh my God. There's more flour in these cookies than there is in the cake. Oh my God. All right. So hold on. We got the baking soda. We got the cinnamon. We got the salt. We got 90% sure. Let me see. How much peanut butter do I have? Find out. The rest of this stream might just be me rambling about different. Is that? Not sure. There's actually less peanut butter in here than I thought there was. See, how much 3/4 of a. Oh, hold on. How much? Let's do some math real quick. 2 tablespoons. That would be. So 8 would be a cup. So 6 times 33, 180, 198 maybe? Hold on. I realize this is in the jar and it's not going to give me an accurate amount, but it's 443. So it's probably. Hmm. I don't know. Let's look at the rest. All right. Unsalted butter, room temperature. I heat it up. Granulated sugar, light brown sugar, egg yolk, room temperature. God, so this would pumpkin puree, vanilla. I mean, I could technically make these. Technically. All right, what else we got? Hold on. See, let's add a caveat. This is going to be stupid. This is really going to be stupid, but all right. So, ready in less than 60 minutes. Apply. Okay, you're still here. All right, let's see here. Max ingredient. 10 ingredients or less. Still there. Let's lower that. See if it even gives us anything. Whipped cinnamon pumpkin honey butter recipe? Hold the phone. 2 sticks of butter, softened. All right, whatever. Cinnamon pumpkin, 6 tablespoons. So that's just, it wouldn't use up the rest of it. Actually, it might use up the rest of it based on how much stuck to the can and how much will probably stick to the Tupperware. Iron Chef, Synergy. Yeah, you're right. Honey and vanilla. Hold on. This, okay, I'm tempted to make this specifically because this sounds exactly what I was craving the other day when I made that, the toast. Except I don't have any more bread to put it on. I could just eat it by itself. Um, Hey, dude, let me see. All right, so view full recipe. Open the recipe up. Let me see what you got here. Oh my God. Go away. Yes, it's a butter recipe. Okay, so what do? Beat the butter with an electric mixer until smooth. Add the cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of the pumpkin puree. Beat until well combined. Continue beating, adding 1 tablespoon every 30 seconds. Add the honey and vanilla. Beat until thick and fluffy, about 2 minutes. Keep refrigerator in a sealed container. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. The only problem is that my mixing bowl is currently, this is something I'm realizing is a problem with this whole plan. The mixing bowl is currently taken up by the frosting. So I guess I could relocate. That's the word. Relocate it somewhere. Hold on. Homemade dog cookies with peanut butter. Do I still have wheat flour? Hold on. I do still have whole wheat flour. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone here. Okay, wheat flour, 2 eggs, half a cup of puree pumpkin, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Oh man, we're doing this. You wanted dog recipes? We're doing a dog recipe. Oh man, you're just gonna be excited. Oh, I'm gonna text this to Whitty right now. Hold on. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Jesus Christ. A friend of mine sent me. Is it just me or is this year like is the whole spirit of Halloween costume meme a thing that's like appeared out of nowhere? I've never seen it before, but now I'm seeing it all over the place. I'm gonna make treats for Yuna. Shifty eyes with a W smile mouth. All right, there we go. Okay. So, well, let me probably if this requires crazy shit, then maybe not. Um, okay, these look very similar to the ones that I made before, actually. Are these the same ones that I made before? Let's see. Preheat oven, 175. 175. One set. Sure. Okay. Why not? It's a really low temperature. Okay. 175. Sounds fun. I need to hop off to sleep. Look forward to seeing what I end up with. Good luck. Well, thank you. If you're still here, if you want to see for sure, Discord. So if you Discord, I try and forget often to post images of the finished product because I don't always have the thing finished. I just like make the steps and then assemble later. Um, the finished products will typically end up in the Discord if you so desire to join. Feel free. But yes, have a good night and best of luck to you in all of your baking and business adventures in the future. All right, so preheating. That's preheated. Place baking paper on baking tray. Okay, so this is exciting. All right, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Here we go. Plus, this is also good because now I can use up some of this wheat flour, which I don't think I've used since doing this recipe before. So, and I'm pretty sure it looks familiar. This the ingredients seem pretty spot on from before. Hello, Greg. How are you today? We made a cake, which actually you can't see it. Hold on, let me show you. Let me go back to cooking two cameras. We made cake. It is a pumpkin spice cake. It is cooling at the moment. Probably it would cool faster if I took it out of the pan. Go, shoo fly, go away. However, I don't know how safe that would be at this juncture. The pan itself is not burning my hand to touch, so that's good. Let us see. This is probably a bad idea, but we are going to do it anyway. Because why not? What happens if I... Oh, it's perfect! We are winners. Super winners. There we go. All right. So cake, as you can see, here's cake. And let's just kind of, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that cake. Oh, you can't see it. It needs to be for farther away. All right. Look at that. Oh, I can just tilt this down. That'll be easier. Oh my gosh.
Wahoo! It's a me, Sinfinity. Watch me spend hours jumping on Koopas.
Hours jumping on Hoopas. Oh, Chris, why you gotta do that to yourself? All right. Yeah, there, it's a cake. Look, cake. Mmm, delicious. Um, yeah, so we have time left over and still pumpkin left over. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make something with that pumpkin. So let me go back to the recipe here. Okay, so whisk flour, eggs, zucchini. Wait, zucchini? What? There's no zucchini. What are you talking about? Flour? You mean pumpkin? Is that what you mean? Pumpkin? Good freaking God. Uh, bowl, add as much water as needed to make dough thick, but the dough should be dry and hard. I don't think I added any water last time. Roll out dough, shape with cookie molds, bake for about 40 minutes until it hardens and preheat it up. 40 minutes is a long time. I guess it's so low and slow. Okay, we can do that. All right, so we're just put this over here for now. I have no idea what sort of shapes I'm even going to make this into, per se. I feel like, how many servings is it supposed to make for the dog? Does it say? No, 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 no. Servings, 4 people. What? There's no way this only makes 4 biscuits. That's insane. Um, yeah, this should be fine. All right. It's possible that I might be like, well, we made enough of this. We're good now. Um, basically, I'm just gonna stop around 3, and that'll be that. So hopefully this will be done by then. Well, if it's in the oven and it looks like it'll be done shortly after 3, then I guess I can too. Because I do need to like head out at some point. Anyway, okay, so 2 cups of this. 1/4 of a cup is 38, which means calculator, calculator. Okay, 38, 38 times 4. That's a cup, and then multiply that by 2. So 304. It's gonna be big enough. Let's get the bigger one, shall we? Get the bigger one. All right, slightly bigger. Okay, oh. The one that's slightly bigger and also wobbles way more. Okay, 304. Do. And even if it, whoa, even if it's not too, oh my God, please stop. Even if it's not, wouldn't be too small. I was gonna say, even if it's not gonna be too small, this one will be better because it's larger and will allow for better, more vigorous whisking. There's also the fact that it might spill all over the place because of the way that the bowl just doesn't conform to laws of stability. 304. There we go. 304. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, so we got that. 2 eggs. It didn't say anything about making those eggs not room temperature or not room temperature. Grab our pumpkin, bring that back out, and grab another 2 eggs. Egg number 1, egg number 2. Now we have a dozen eggs left. All right, so whisk flour, eggs, zucchini. Really, you really want me to just do all of this in one step? That seems weird to me, but okay. All right, eggs, zucchini. I assume, based on the way math works, that this is half of a cup. And if it is more than half of a cup, I kind of don't care. We're going to use it. It's going to be fine. Yeah, you can tell that the people who did this recipe really, really cared about attention to detail, um, considering the fact that they put zucchini instead of pumpkin in the recipe. Like, what? It says pumpkin. Which one's right? Weirdos. All right, this could be tricky and challenging, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause why not? Eggs, pound, okay, 2. I guess I'll get to put the eggs in. Sure, why not? There we go. Seems as good a thing to do as any. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. All right, so this will measure with weight because why not? She's gonna love these so much. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And they're gonna be not sweet at all. So, all right. So 2 tablespoons is 33 grams. Perfect. That is a serving size, as we call it in the biz. Where did I put the? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Like, where'd the thing that had the pumpkin on it go? Right there. Swipe all that off. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So 33, right? 33. If we can get that on our first try. 14, about half. Are you sure you're looking at the right recipe? Zucchini and Surf 4 doesn't sound right. Well, yeah, I think I on. Here's the thing. I'm looking at this recipe right here and doing what it says. And if it turns out bad, it doesn't matter to me because it's for the dog. She sure is. I think this is the same recipe that Bix had me make that one time on the channel. It seems really, really similar and familiar.
You couldn't get
So this is basically to take up more time and also to use up the rest of the pumpkin, because what am I going to do with a half cup of pumpkin?
Yeah. Smart.
32, come on. 33. Perfect. All right. You gonna have more pepperoni and give yourself more sad times?
Sure am.
Awesome. Okay,
Here, do
well,
company.
you want to lick a spoon? It's got peanut butter set. Get her in frame, I suppose. Oh, baby, sit. Come here, come here, come here. Sit. All right, and oh, got you some peanut butter. Got you some peanut butter. Nom 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 nom. So cute. Such a cute dog. Yes, delicious, isn't it? I almost never do this. This is a rare treat. Yeah, so good. All right, that's enough. Enough of that. You gotta wait for more. But now maybe you'll be enticed to stay here because I fed you. And I know I normally eschew you from the kitchen, and I'm like, please don't be in here right now. But today is different. Today's, yep, she left. It doesn't matter. I think I sent you a recipe for pumpkin dog cookie. Wait, I think you did at some point. I can't remember if I made those specific ones. Yes, dog is the most adorable. How can a dog have so much cute and so little brain? I ask myself this question on a daily basis, every single day. All right, so this, interestingly enough, has cinnamon in it, so that's pretty cool. Uh, all right, you are the tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon. Okay. Using cinnamon on my dog. You should be grateful, puppy. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Clap and half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. I need to refill the salt shaker pretty soon. Yeah, man. Plop, 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 plop. Perfect. Bam. All right, so let's try to mix this together. Good lord. Whisk together. I mean, if I try to use a whisk, it's going to be a nightmare. So, let us use. I wonder. I wonder how well this would work. Probably not very. This is like a whisk. It matches things together, you see. So we're gonna, and it's easier to decake from it because it doesn't have the internal little compartment to trap all of the solidified stuff in. Okay, hold on. So hold on. This does say to add water. Add as much water as needed to make the dough thick. I mean, the dough is thick already. It's dry, is what it is. If I do this long enough, maybe all the flour will incorporate. It'll be great. Let's double check my sanity check. Oh, good. You can see me. You can see me just fine. It's perfect. Now this is still really, really like really dry. Really dry. Hmm. Get off there. Just kind of go. Come on. There we go. Exactly why I didn't want to use a real whisk. Who goes there? Man, okay. Okay, spoon. Move on to a spoon or a fork. Let's do a fork. Fork seems like a perfectly whisk-like replacement. I really dislike the whole vague add enough water to do a thing, but not to do another thing. And I'm like, what? I guess we could add some and add some. There you go. A little bit just to moisten it up a little bit, and then probably add a lot more over time. Now that's what I should do. I should get the liquid coffee Madoo. Liquid coffee Madoo. Yep. There's no way it's gonna need this much, is it? I hope not. That would be insane. All right. Thick dough, make the thick dough thick. Make it thick, but like clumped together, dry and hard. Yes, that's it is exactly what it is right now. Way. That's getting better. All right, so let me just kind of work this with my fingies real quick. See what we got going on here. Okay, so that is very dry, fairly hard. Still a bit too dry, I would even say, because it's not. When we got crumblies that are not sticking to the rest of the dough, that strikes me as, well, no, okay, maybe you just got to work it in to the middle enough, possibly. This might be good. This might be fine. Let's say it's fine. All right, so here we have. All right, so roll the dough with the help of the 1 centimeter roller. I don't have a 1 centimeter roller. See, once again, this would be where I need my what's it called? The fondant roller, because that's I'm pretty sure what they're talking about. Hi, Yuna. You came down because you love me. Yes, you do. I said it, therefore it must be true. Yes. All right, let me move this back. Shape of cookie mold. Okay, I gotta decide what size and or shape to make these. Actually, hold on. Here's the one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how heavy this is first of all. And see how many. Decide how many to make out of it. Okay, so this is 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 ounces. I guess I could make like a dozen or so out of that. Be more than an ounce per cookie, which might be a bit much. But anyway, all right. So let's just hold on. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, which will actually probably be fairly soon. So, bam. All right. Look at this. Good Lord. Okay. Here's a better question. Can I actually roll it with this? Is that a thing I can do? Hold on. Let me just. I realize that the cake is wonderful and delectable, but it is also currently blocking all the show. All right. Over slightly over here. All right. So I'm just kind of. Oh my god. 1 centimeter, eh? All right. We'll see what we can do. If that is even remotely possible or realistic within the realm of possibility. It smells absolutely bland. Bland AF, one might say. Might as well update the thing. Hold on. Da 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 frosting. And also dog treats? Done. There we go. Yeah, so I guess the thing that I'm looking for does technically sort of kind of exist. It's just you have to actually look at each individual recipe that it brings up to be like, do I have this much? Be nice if it just filtered it out for you. But you know what? That's life. That's just life. All right. How thick is this? This is still obviously way too thick, isn't it? Hold on, this here. So 1 centimeter? 1 centimeter? Is that what it said? Hold on. Using a 1 centimeter roller. Okay, this is want these to be really, really thin, I guess. All right, so hold on. 1 centimeter. You are actually wait, no. Oh no, this is actually too thin. Oh my god, hold on. Tendai did and said nothing. Hey, dog, I got great news for you. You're gonna have some flaky layered cookies. That's what you're gonna. Good news. Good news for you. Oh, man, I wish I had one of those things though. One of those 1 centimeter things they speak of. Surely this won't cause the cookies to be weird and bad doing it this way. Definitely not 100%. Sure, it'll be absolutely fine. Okay, how about you? Okay, this is too thick. Needs to be about. I like how it domes up in the center, though. That's pretty exciting. Based on how thick they are, maybe they do only make 4. You can see these being made in 4 very, very thick biscuits. All right, let's see here. That looks to be pretty close to a centimeter. Pretty gosh darn close. All right. We're gonna call it there. All right. Cool. All right. Okay, so let's see. What do we even have? Cookie cutter wise. Anything that's cute? Oh, we do have the dog bone. Okay, hold on. Look, we got the dog bone, everybody. Let's use it. I remember last time I did this is like, yes, some of these look a little bit phallic. Only a little bit though, it's fine. I do see the fly. Hold on. Where's the swatter when you need it? Gosh darn it. As long as you stay away from my cake. Harm my cake and I will harm you. I seem to remember making these in the past and like splitting them up into portions and bribing my dog with them slowly over time. I don't think dogs care what shape they are. Perhaps not. They still need to be cut into some shape. And dogs like bones, don't they? Sure, why not? Go. Ooh, will this fit? I think it will. Go. What is this gonna even make, I wonder? I feel like I made like a ton when I did it with Fix. I seem to remember there being like a couple dozen. This is a much smaller amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus whatever else I'm able to do. Look how cute and thick this is. Look how thick. Oh, look at how thick that is. All right, so let's put this on the tray. You know what's funny? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Everything's fine, don't worry. Everything's fine. The laptop did not fall onto the ground. Merely got pushed because of this freaking ball. Good Lord. All right. Yeah, clip that, someone. Ugh. That's a memorable moment. Okay, hold on. Go back here. Stop. Let's move this bowl into the garbage where it belongs. Okay, perfect. All right, so move you here. It's my face. It's still here. Hasn't gone anywhere. Oh my God. Come on. So Daisy, there we go. Come on. Come on. You put another one here? Maybe. Let's spread them out just right. There we go. 4. Yes, excellent. All right. If I can get 2 more out of this, then I think that'll be fine. That'd be nice. And then we could have a dozen. Dozen little cookies for the pupper. Dozen cookies for the puppercino. I have a friend that I picked up a number of phrases from. Puppercino is one of them. What's her bucket is another one. Instead of being like, what's her face? Like, what's her bucket? And I have no idea why. I'm not really sure why that is a thing. Is this only a centimeter? Oh my God. It's like a centimeter and a half. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Again, the dog would eat this raw. The fact that I'm baking it at all is kind of just a bonus for her, right? Okay, so let's mash this together and flatten it ever so slightly. And then for the last one, I'll just do like a log, a weird log of some kind. Oh, hey, flying everywhere. That's thinner, but it's fine. Maybe. Oh, let's find out. One and not quite, almost. Baker's dozen ish. Baker's dozen, cheaper by the. Put the big one in the center, I guess. The bigger ones in the center, at least. And that way the smaller ones can be on the outside and maybe get less heat. I don't know how that works. Well, there's room for another 3. I could probably get another 3 out of this too. Face. I have one and it's right there. And 2. 1. Yeah, there we go. You go here. You go here. Come on. And you finally. And the last one, I can just shove you into the thing, and you can be the tallest one of them all. Oh my God! Don't break the mold. No, this is actually way too much. This is way too big for one cookie. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you like crumble. I love crumble. This is still way too big. Then I mean, what else are we gonna do, huh? Let's cut it in half. Let's cut it in half. Sure, why not? All right. And then the rest we can just chuck. I don't know. It'll be fine. All right, so let's stick this in the oven for 40 minutes, which incidentally is about how much time. Well, this is actually 50 minutes. Go. Not 40 seconds. No, timer. 40 minutes. Start. There we go. All right, cool. So now we have a thing that's baking. We have a thing that's cooling. Heat's still rising off it. And we got this ball of crap. Little big ball of crap. Just make it into a nice little noodle for the dog. Probably, I mean, again, she'll probably be fine eating it raw, but I feel like the fact that it's asking us to bake it means we shouldn't give it to her raw. Probably mostly because of the flour. Raw flour has its own issues. So what am I even doing? I don't even know. Make a donut. A little doggy donut. There we go. Hey, how about that? No, stick that in there too while we're at it. Yeah, why not? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, so we did a thing. We did two things, technically. Two whole things. Timed it. 240, good lord. Okay, well, just move this back so it sees my face more better. Okay, I am exhausted. Alright, so once again, 40 minutes from now, man, I don't know. Let me double check some things. Let me see something. Because I know when the party starts, I was trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to need to leave to get there on time, to redo some searching, figure out that information, direct. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, 10 minutes. What? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's see here. Hello. That's it. Yeah, what you do? Uh, there we go. Excellent, fantastic. Why do we still have this up? Put this away. Doesn't need to be here. Yeah.
And that will guarantee that things that
When is the chicken man supposed to be here?
anytime between noon and 6.
Oh,
So
cool.
about 5:40 or later, that's perfect.
Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you. I mean, I could guess I could get into my costume. Show you all the costume. It's not super impressive. It looked more impressive if I did any sort of dark gothy makeup to go along with it, but that's also not going to happen. All right. Actually, first off, let me the flour away back whence it came. After all that flour, we still have so much left. So much flour. All right. Will we ever get through it? Maybe. Maybe if I make more things for the dog. Only time will tell. Let's see. Oh, by the way, public service announcement. So this here is Sprite Zero Sugar Winter Spiced Cranberry. It's not a big fan. Not a huge fan. I'm wondering if it's the Sprite Zero Sugar part or if it's the spiced the winter spiced part. But it's so like I don't like some diet sodas because of their aftertaste. This one has an aftertaste, but it also has like a mid taste. Like the like the smell is fine. I smell the gas escaping. It smells fine, and the initial hit of the palate is also generally fine. But yeah, something about it, not a fan. So it's a little disappointing because they did commercial for it every single year, and it's like, oh, that looks like it could be good. Nope, I was wrong. I was mistaken. Oh my god. And there's a fair amount of stuff kind of just caked to the counter now, so yeah, see if I can rectify that a little bit. Doesn't have to be Test, test. Okay, it's back now. I don't know. The sound went out for reasons understood. Um, yeah. Just the sound real fast. So as you can see, I am an unholy priest. That is the costume I will be wearing to the party. Yes, I know you can hear me now, Mom, because I looked at the thing and it says that the sound is going through. It didn't make any sort of indication for me that the sound was not going through, so I'm wondering how long that lasted for. Um, but yeah, everything's fine now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like, Woody, can you let it roll me, please? Be pretty great. But yes, here I am. I'm spooky, sort of. Less spook. Well, no, yeah, spooky. Spooky will qualify. So yes. Greetings, salutations. Bearing no resemblance to any phantoms that may have been on the channel a year ago or something like that, when I tragically was unable to be here. So glad that there was still a stream. That was always good. Why is it down to 10? Oh, that's sad and depressing. All right, well, time to modify it then, I guess. Do 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 do. There we go. Back to 10. All right. 29 minutes. Well, okay. I mean, I might as well. Might as well do the thing. I did it last time and it was fun and I didn't finish it. Is it? Well, that depends. Of the people who are here. Squeaks, are you here? If you're here, make yourself known. You have until the count of three. So I may just be like, well, we did the things. You'll see the things on Discord at the end. Uh, we've got like, again, maybe. See, matter yes, off work. I'm gonna make it to the family dinner for my nephew's birthday. Yay! Congratulations. I'm glad to hear that. I also will make it to my thing apparently, so that's good. Do 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 do. Also, out of curiosity, I was just wondering, how long has it been since you started wearing the cow costume on stream? Is it and how regular is that? Because I feel like I've seen that a number of times, and I'm always amused and delighted whenever I manage to tune in, and that's the thing that's happening. I've said before, I feel like I should wear more costume things when streaming, and I've done markedly little of it. There was the hedgehog onesie, that was fun. So it would have been more fun if I hadn't have been forcing myself to talk in a very specific tone of voice for the entirety of the stream. Do, do, do. With headband almost every time. Very nice. I should no, well my thing's more wanting to have like a whole bunch of different uh aprons. But let's see, but other cow costumes are sporadic. How many do you have? Having multiple cow costumes is a concept that seems very foreign to me as an individual, but I can understand why you might have that. But I'm wearing a cow onesie now that it's cold enough for me not to overheat. Well, that's good. Yeah, onesies are nice and toasty. I like the best part about the one that I steal from Woody all the time. Many. How quantify many? Are we talking like a dozen? A dozen would be many to me. I'd say like probably even 10 or more would be many. Nine be many? Nine could be many. I feel like five would be several. Somewhere between five. Five would be like the lower bound. The lower bound for. We do running of the moose every July. And everyone has to dress as a cow. Is that how that works? Hey there, what you looking for? You want something? You want more food? You gotta wait. Your food's in the oven. You can't get into the oven either, so you can't have the food. You gotta wait. Gotta wait, baby. 5 picks and send them to you later. Okay, well, that will be exciting, and I will look forward to that. Yeah, theme stuff is fun. We have our hash has a turkey bowl a week from tomorrow, where apparently the thing that they do, and this was like one of the first hash events I went to last year. when I was still a new baby hasher. Um, but they take a frozen turkey and we play football with it. So I don't know how common of a hash thing that is, but it's a thing apparently we do on an annual basis. So thankfully, it's happening early enough that it won't get in the way of actual Thanksgiving travel plans. So that'll be good. Hoping to, I don't know that I'll stream while I'm traveling, but hoping to make a a pumpkin cheesecake for the purpose of thank. I know that Jen's gonna want something. She's probably gonna want something specifically for her too, but I mean that may. When I say may not happen, probably won't happen. Sorry, Jen. It's just the way it works. So my time is valuable and limited. So very weird how the mic just turned off. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I got. See, I could see what else we have available here. Hold on. Let me actually go back to the Super Chef. Speaking of hashing, Texas H Rigo. Wait, is that IH? Hold on. Tex IH? What's that stand for? Rigo will now open November 7th around 3-ish, but there's only about 325 Rigos, so may sell out. Wait, remind me what this event is. This isn't the cruise thing you were talking about, is it? I remember you giving me some cruise info that I definitely did not lose and 100% know exactly where it is. Hold on. Let me go to pantry. There we go. Pumpkin trash. All right. There we go. All right. Refresh my recipes and also clear that. Uh, sure. No. Different event. Okay. So what's this one? Ready in less than 5. What can we make? We can make homemade pancake mix. The very best pie crust, cinnamon honey butter. Oh my god. 3 ingredient taco seasoning. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of like you add this to something else that's food vibes from all this. Let's increase to 5 ingredients or less. And ready in less than 15 minutes. That seems good. All right, still seasoning. Look above. Oh, Texas inner hash. So is that so? But that's that. Wait, I hear the word inner hash a lot, and that to me just means well, it's hashing from multiple kennels. No, is that wrong? Is that crazy? And if so, like, does it, with it being Texas, that just means that's where it is, not so much that it's for other Texas hashes specifically. Maybe, possibly. All right, we need something less. Hold on. Can we exclude meal type? Something less dessert and more snacks, appetizers and snacks. All right. Uh, quick and easy. Oh, we can only pick one. Sure, we'll do that. Something snack-like. Give me a snack. Edible tree ornaments. What? Still a lot of deviled egg. Ooh, deviled eggs. Ooh, deviled eggs. Have to boil the eggs. God. Deviled eggs are one of Witty's favorite things. Homemade goldfish crackers? Hold on. What are you talking about? Flour, salt, butter, cheddar cheese. Oh my god, look at this tiny ass goldfish. And water. Kind of, yes. Usually a joint hash event with Texas. Inner hash is hosted in Texas, open to all, but a different kennel hosts every year. I see. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so Rigo opens on the 7th. Hold on. How about I can find this information? If I go to a different, let me see here. Just go here. Do, 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 do. Center hash. Is there a, oh my god. The top, oh my god. Oh, that's 2018, so that's not 2020 or 2023. 23. What was the? I'm such a bad hasher. What was the site again? Was it Hash Rego? Is that just what it was? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see here. Events. Events. Thanks. Okay. Is there a search? Can I, is it, what is happening? This is not. Wait, where is it? No, click up here, events. Okay, it is going somewhere. Okay, Jesus Christ. Um, TX. Do, 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 do. Houston H4. Little black dress run. Nice. And, okay, so I'm not seeing it on this. Is it elsewhere? Somewhere else? San Antonio's hosting this year, 2023. Kendall's hosting 2024 during the eclipse. Ooh, interesting. I It's been a while since I've been to San Antonio. Uh, since Air Force basic training, essentially. Um, I believe San Angelo is where the intel training happened, if I'm not mistaken. So if you missed this one, for show, come to ours. Okay. I mean, 2024 is plenty of time to, you know, plan stuff out. So yeah. But so I'm looking on the hash rate and I'm not seeing it, or maybe I'm just searching bad, searching most badly. Which is probably more the case. Please log in to create an event. I'm not looking for. Okay, well, maybe we look by kennel. That could be a thing. Possibly. Possibly. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, San Antonio. Yes, there's only 5 of them. 5 San Antonio kennels. All right, let's see here. San Antonio Hash House Harriers. XX Extraterrestrial H3. Tequila White Tacos Hash House Harriettes. Kiss My Hash House Harriers. And Kiss My H3. Which is, it seems those would be the same thing, really. So maybe they just made 2 for no reason. Um, let's see here. Do you have an event listed? Well, I mean, I suppose the event might not even be up if it's not going until later. But so just click on it and see. What happens? Give me events. Show me events. I see nothing. Okay, well, no public events found at least. So well, I'll have to look out for that and keep it in mind then. How much we got left? Oh, we got 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes until the cookies come. Well, cookies, the doggo cookies come out, and then we got another 10 minutes after that before we frost the cake, and then it'll be done, and then I'll just. Wondrous, wondrous, fantastic. All right, but let's go back here. Go back here. So I was looking at these. Hold on. Flour, salt, 1 butter. 1 butter, guys. Like, I have to see. What are your goddamn quantities? You don't have any. What is happening? This is insane. Are you a crazy person? TastyKitchen.com. Homemade goldfish crackers. Okay, give me some. Oh my god. What is this? Aluminum can. Made your own. Okay, sure, why not? Mix. Okay, so a few simple ingredients. Ah, food processor. I see. Ah, okay. How long do you put this in the fridge? 20 minutes? Okay. This is definitely not a thing I'm doing now, but see here. Thinner the dough, the crispier the cracker. No shit. That actually looks pretty cute. Pac-Man. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what they taste like though. Okay, so a cup flour, 4 to. How can you say one butter or 1 cheese when it's 4 tablespoons of butter, which is like half of a stick, and 8 ounces? That's, I guess, a. No, that's not even a cup. Because like 4 ounces is a cup shredded. People are people need Jesus. Okay, salt, cold water. All right, push everything except water together. Food processor until the dough's done. Of course, sand, pulls in water, tablespoon at a time. Wrap. Hmm. Maybe I'll do this sometime. Seems interesting. Neat. All right. Shoot about boo do 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 do. No, go away. You are. Failure of a site. All right. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Bisquick substitute. Honey mustard dipping sauce for pretzel dogs, specifically. Let's see here. Healthy do-it-yourself Bisquick. I'll believe that when I see it. Little peanut butter bite. Butter bites. Once. Honey butter, cinnamon, so on and so forth. Best deviled eggs recipe. 6 spreads to elevate your sandwich. Explain that one. I didn't realize you had left. Vanilla sugar, vanilla sugar. I was looking for it on Hashrigo and I didn't see it, so I'm assuming that maybe because it's opening on the 7th, it's just not up yet. Does that seem about right? So fries and flour. What the what? Oh, it's egg. Okay, that makes more sense. What's that? Finnish eggs. Oh man. Keto cheese roll. All right, you need 2 ingredients. Cheese and butter. I mean, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Because it is keto, and those are things I would eat. Not on hash Rigo. Well, then why the heck am I supposed to Rigo for it? I'm not part of your super secret Texan Illuminati sites. I need more guidance. Hold it. Place the cheese slices on a large cutting board. Slice butter with a cheese slicer or cut really thin pieces with a knife. Cover every cheese slice with butter and roll up. Serves as a snack. I mean, you're not wrong. As far as I know, Texas IH has only been on Hash Rigo once, so I doubt they'll use this year. Okay. Do I need you to Rigo for me? Oh my god. 2 out of 11 reviews. That's sad. What comments do we have here? None. Zero not even enough to complain about. New Zealand? This is a New Zealand thing? I doubt that. Are we friends on Facebook? If we're not, we should be. I feel like we should be. Hold on. Although I feel like if we were friends on Facebook, I would have messaged you uh, prior to the. Oh, what was that day? Trying to remember names. Remember, because I remember after the camp out, I saw the post that you'd made, and I was like, oh, that's who you are. But like I can't remember. You have to, I guess, whisper me, and then make sure that I either that or I guess I could go back into the event and re-find that post. Oh my god. Things to do while we wait for the food to finish. Events. Where's past events? Past? Past? Hello? Past events? Calendar? Hello? Past. There we go. There we go. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. August, July. Hey, look, it's a camp out. All right. Just invite me to the group. Oh, okay, that works too. Let's see here. Oh man, memories. Memories from the camp out. Ah, the pickle shots. Good time. Yeah, the pickle shots where the pickle juice basically went into my ear as opposed to my mouth. That was pretty great. I was a big fan of that. Don't mind me. I'm just scrolling through Facebook. It's fine. Perfectly, totally normal thing to do. Oh right, I remember that now. Okay. Someone else also made themselves a necklace, just like mine. There we go. Okay. Hold on. And bam, gotcha. We're friends now. Pickle juice went up my nose and gave me a migraine. Oh, that's so sad. Wait, type in chat real quick. Hold on. Type. Never mind, we got it. It's fine. Awesome. Yeah, that it seems like a thing that's possible. Again, depending specifically on timing, but sounds it could be fun. I could enjoy it. I haven't done any travel hashing yet. To be fair, I've also not really done much travel, so I definitely feel like it's the sort of thing that I would want to have have my patches ready for before going to. So what? Oh, Candy Cakes did join. Oh, yay. Wave to say hi. Yay. Oh my god, that's not a hi. That's a weird peach that's freaking out. Um, okay, let's see here. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Go back to the main feed. Thank you. There we go. Huzzah! Kiss my H3. Alright. This group is private. And where's the. Hold on. Okay, how? Where's it? There we go. There's the button. I did it. Bam. Take that. Take that. Oh god. We'll answer questions as best as we can, but if we say we don't know yet, please understand. That seems fair. Also, if you don't know the answer to a question, don't try to speculate the answer and answer it for us. Oh my god. What? Generally, we're not going to be too picky about what is posted here, but if we have to clear out some memes, repetitive questions, or long rants about the unavailability of locally sourced organic non-GMO beers, we will. So don't take it personally. That's funny. Huzzah! Awesome. Cool. Excellent. Bam, bam, bam. Do-do-do. I just couldn't figure out how to whisper. Yeah, yeah. The mobile app is great, isn't it? Isn't it everyone's favorite? Um, it's probably a reason that I don't tend to whisper people in general is because it's weird and confusing and I don't. So it's not worth the trouble. All right, so we've been looking at cheese rolls, buttered cheese rolls for like the last 5 minutes. Let's stop looking at that because that's weird. Let's see here. Copycat Papa John's garlic dip. Ooh, you know what? This is a okay. So hold on. Let's see here. Com. Let us look for no Domino's pizza garlic sauce recipe. I don't not a dipping sauce like the stuff they put on their actual pizza. So I was craving the shit the other day. Garlic parmesan sauce, is that it? Take a gander here. Garlic parmesan sauce. I mean, this really it seems more like a dippy thing. It's not specifically. Let's see here. Butter, garlic, milk, broth, flour, parmesan. Seems easy enough. Okay, let's see here. Feel a lot about parmesan. Really? Wait, what? What? What are you talking about? What? This isn't a garlic sauce. What are you talking about? Why would you leave me here? Why do you hate me? It's very confusing. See, heat the butter, add the flour. So make a roux. Okay. Add the milk. Sure. So this is very similar to the Alfredo that I make. So wait, what's the difference about this? Hold on. Is the spices? I guess the chicken broth. That's about it. Maybe the amount of garlic? Not even the amount of garlic. That's weird. More buttery than anything else. Rain is killing my cell service? Ah, that's not good. I know snow is probably going to ruin mine in the not too distant future since it's the season. It's the season for that. Let's see, it's a garlic. It's a garlic white sauce. Pizza sauce. White. Hold on. White pizza sauce, quick and easy. We got here. Best white pizza sauce, I'll bet. I mean, that doesn't look bad. This white pizza sauce is essentially an easy garlic Alfredo sauce. Okay. See, but here's what's okay. This is what's confusing to me then. Like Domino's offers both, right? Hold on. Let's go to Domino's. Let's hold on. Domino's. Go there. Domino's. Let's order some pizza, guys. It'll be great. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Menu. Do to do. Is there a build your own? Build my own. Build your own. Oh my god. Don't let's not dox myself. Hold on, real quick. We'll do look, it's my face again. Oh my god, how'd that happen? Alright, so let's go. Domino's hotspots. What? The heck is a Domino's hotspot? How it works. Domino's now delivers to select popular locations without traditional addresses like parks, beaches, and more. How about that? Children? What about children? Okay, sure. Pick this one. Okay. Let me look at the okay. Canada, yeah, cheese sauce. Okay, so it is yeah, it's garlic parmesan. What the hell is the difference between a garlic parmesan sauce that they have and their Alfredo sauce? What is the difference? Hold up, what the I feel like I'm going crazy. Domino's garlic parmesan sauce, Alfredo sauce. Difference. Oh my God, you're the worst. Give me results, you piece of crap. I demand it, Google. Thank you. Are you gonna give me something? Domino's garlic parmesan sauce versus Alfredo. Which one? All right, so maybe this will go into the differences here. Let's see, features, flavor. Let's see, original cream. Well, this is interesting. Um, hello, Domino. Let's put this back on, shall we? Let's put this back on. Let's see here. You can just recite this for the next 3 minutes. See, although Domino's is best known for its pizza, offers a range of pasta. It comes to pasta, garlic, parmesan, and Alfredo sauce are two popular options. Are the two of the most sought after sauces? Yep, okay. What sauce is better? What's the okay? Articles. This article's for you. All right. Flavor: rich and creamy versus creamy and salty. So this one's rich and this one's salty. Main ingredient: garlic. Cooking time: faster for the Parmesan sauce. Interesting. You're hungry? Garlic parm is mostly oil. Yeah, and that's what I like about it. It's so good. You're hungry for children? Squeaks, you can't eat children, but it's takeout day, and he won't let. It won't tell me what he wants. Oh, the child. I mean, clearly he wants chicken nuggets. I'm pretty sure that's all the kids ever want. Let's see here. Made with butter, flour, cream, Parmesan, cheese, and garlic, of course. Go figure. Okay, cool. Making it home. Oh man, I'm gonna have to copy this and send it to my site where I review the recipes for later. All right, so let's delete you. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. God, this transfer doc is crazy. Okay, strong flavor that garlic powder just can't. It's true. It's true. Yeah, get him some nuggets. See, he rarely eats the chicken nuggets. What does he normally eat? Just get him that. Tips. Cool. All right, so Alfredo sauce. Tell me the difference. Butter, Parmesan cheese, and cream. That's it? That's it? So what? Hold on. You're telling me that the Alfredo sauce that I make at home is closer to the garlic Parmesan sauce that they make than it is to the Alfredo sauce they make? That's peculiar to me. Let's see. Melt the butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Okay. Add minced garlic. Stir until fragrant. Add the heavy cream. Simmer. Add salt and pepper. Add Parmesan cheese. Wait, hold on. Oh, this one doesn't list garlic. Oh, it doesn't. Doesn't list garlic, but obviously garlic's in it. Obviously. Interesting. So basically, that's weird. That's very weird. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Butter, olive oil. Yep. Okay. Butter. Add garlic. Yep. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Then add the flour. Yeah, that is so weird. All I know is that it would happily drown in their Alfredo sauce. Dude, okay, if you want to talk about Alfredo sauce, I'm so happy that the Never Ending Pasta Bowl is back. The only problem is that I've only gone 3 times because if I go again, I'll just be like I've gained so much weight. I'm down. I'm down 5 from what I gained, but I'm still up like 5 to 7 from where I'm supposed to be based on my goals. So it's like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? So yeah, Alfredo sauce is delicious and it's keto, so that's good. But like, there's also the fact that it's not, you can't eat it all the time. All right, so we got 10 seconds left on the cookies. That's pretty cool. We'll take them out. We'll show you. It'll be fine. I think it'd be done after that. I think that like I'm not gonna wait. Like I could wait another 10 minutes, I suppose. We're just at this point. We're just kind of dicking around. Ooh, ah, tasty. So here we have our doggo treats. How hot and painful are you? Not very. Interesting. Okay. Is the dog? So wait, hold on. Whitty went outside for the chicken stuff and has not returned. Or did she? Am I crazy? Am I a crazy person? I feel like I'm a crazy person. Huh. Very weird. Yeah, here I have a little. Huh. So you know what I mean? Specifically Domino's Alfredo sauce. Well, but that's the thing. Like, maybe it's been too long since I've had Domino's Alfredo sauce. And I will admit openly that Olive Garden's Alfredo sauce, while typically amazing, the quality and how amazing it is does still vary from location to location. But it's been too long since I've had the Alfredo sauce at Domino's. I don't know how much I would enjoy it in my mouth right now. Like, I'm sure I wouldn't hate it by any stretch of the imagination, and it would almost 100% be better than like anything you could get from like a jar. But that said, I also don't know like if I would prefer it to Olive Garden. Olive Garden's kind of my baby. Like it's kind of my thing. Uh, and as happy as I am that the Never Ending Possible is back, I am a little bit sad that the Never Ending Pasta Pass did not come back with it, which means that I don't have the ability to go every day for free, which is a little sad. It's the only pasta I ever order from there. I like never order pasta from Domino, which is kind of a shame because I actually, I mean, I love pasta, and it's there, quick, require. I don't know how expensive it is. It would definitely be cheaper for me to just make it myself, like 100%. But that shit takes time. But, I mean, if the recipe that I read is as easy to do as it seems to be, who knows? Whenever I try to order an Alfredo pizza with extra sauce, it's too dry. Really? Huh. I don't know that because I used to order Alfredo, like the chicken, pepperoni chicken Alfredo pizza was like Woody's in my go-to Domino order for a long time. And I feel like it never felt too dry to me, but I don't know, maybe it's a location thing. Who can say? Can say it. Doggo, I would feed these to the dog now, except she would burn her mouth on them. She has no self-control. Zero, absolutely none. She inhales her dinner and breakfast faster than I would ever expect. It's ridiculous. She is a silly dog. So, we've been here the whole time. We might as well keep going. All right, what I will do though, I think, is I will take the cake once the time hits. I will take the cake and I'll put it back into the pan, so that'll be easier to spread the cream cheese frosting all over the top. Right, right. I wonder if I just move around. As I move around, the hair will just go away. Probably not. Probably not. What's gonna happen? There. I bet most of it's on the back because I can't see most of it right now. Of course, it's gotta be like from images I've seen of the party space. Um, it looks like there's a lot of dark purple lighting and spookiness, so it's probably not even gonna be able to see much of it anyway. It'll be fine. Unless it's like a black light thing and it just like freaking makes it go like glow. It's like, oh, look at all this pepperoni. Oh, sad day. Yeah. Now I want Domino's. Here's the thing too. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm waiting until the party because I know there's gonna be food at the party. I'm just gonna want to eat at the party, and if I don't wait until then, I'll just eat too much before then, and it'll just again trying to moderate my food intake is is a never-ending goal or a never-ending struggle, as it were. So I can make a spooky, scary skeleton man out of this. So I have a head. Got a head for him. Spooky, scary skeleton. Then shivers down your spine. Tangentially Halloween. If we do this, we're gonna want to do it this way. Hold on. Alright, so you can have your ribs, and then we can have your arms and your legs. There we go. Doesn't really have a neck. Feet. There we go. Feet. That's good. We still got three. I guess we could give him a neck with one of them. Make him kind of bow-legged, so that we can actually fit everything here. Oh my God, that's the longest neck known to man. All right, how about we just give you a bigger? I mean, maybe if you put it on the dryer, the fur will come. Maybe I don't know if I'm supposed to put this in the dryer though. Problem. To check the tech. Yuna, come here. Come here. Come here. This one feels fairly not so hot. Come here. Sit. Good girl. All right, let me just move stuff out of the way. No, no, you can stay here. I've learned that this dog is afraid of things, just like objects that exist in the world. So hold on. All right, doggo. Are you on camera? You are on camera. Sit. Oh, look what I got for you. Down. I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask you to do that. Down. Down. Don't go off frame, dog. So
Yeah.
goofy. Look at that.
Aw, they look good.
Don't they? I was so okay.
See?
Just trying to make this look like a spooky skeleton.
See.
There we go. That's sure. We'll go with this.
So does she get any?
She will get some. She will get some for sure. I just want to take a picture so it can be on social media.
Yeah, be patient when I take
Be
the picture.
patient. You want the head? We'll give you the head. It's the skull.
See?
All right.
Is there?
Because there was dough left over. Baby, do you want it? You want it? Here you go. Here you go, baby. Oh my God. Hey, you like that, huh? Like that? You just wolfed it down. Good girl. Good doggy. So cute. Such a cute little dogger. And there's David in the background. Hi, David. How's it going? Had a good time over there? Eating up all of our cords, huh? Bam. We have another 3 minutes before I frost the cake, so that's exciting. Move this. Dun, dun, dun.
Finally done with work.
Yay, done with work. Dun, 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 dun. Om nom. Yes, om nom indeed. No, no, doggo, you don't get any more. Not right now. We're gonna dole these out over time. In fact, I'm gonna I'm gonna chop these up into fourths and feed them to you slowly. Actually, maybe even smaller than fourths. You never know. Let's use this. This seems like a perfectly valid container to put it in. Okay, so see if we take this and we go like so, and we go like so. So now should they be this big or should they be half this size? I like that because keeping in mind the treats that we give to the dog right now are like cat treats, which are real small. In fact, that being said, I've answered my own question. We're gonna cut those in half further. All right, so you are about this big. How many of these fit on you? Like three? Well, we'll make it be two. That'll be fine. So yeah, 6. Each one of these bones will turn into 6 treats. Fly, go away. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Great googly moogly. We'll just do this until it's time to frost the cake, and then we'll frost the cake, and then we'll be done with the stream, and then I'll go to a party, and you guys can do whatever it is you want to do. I'm not going to police you. Spooky, scary skeletons. I'm sure as down your spine. Something, 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 something. I wonder what will be at the party food-wise. If there is pizza, that would be great. I know that the hostess is making like white chocolate dipped strawberry ghost things, which sounds cute. I did not go decorative this year for making anything. I just went what's the word? I have the words here. On the seasonal pumpkin, right? Yes, exactly. Spooky, scary skeletons. We should socialize, but I don't think we should. Okay, excellent. All right, so in the interest of trying not to get fur everywhere, I'm going to take this back off. What? You got me. I gave you treats. You're done. Oh, wow.
I'm scared.
She's scared of me because I'm a big, dark, spooky man.
Hey, hey, come here.
So much static cling. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's take this pan. There we go. Yes, I am an unholy priest. Is what I am. Go forth and sin, as they say. Or as I say, as I just said at least. So we're gonna put this back inside the thing. Like so. There we go. Now we're going to frost it, and it's gonna be so good. Just gonna plop all of the frosting onto the like so. And then we're gonna smooth it out. And it's gonna be so good. And again, I don't care if you're like, oh, this is not a cake, but a frosting. Shut up. Frosting is delicious, and you should eat more of it in your life. The end. End of story. End of discussion. Period. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Give that $200 to me. I believe that was the sound of Whitty going back downstairs. Huh. Oh, here we go. Come on. All right, get into the corners. Into the corners. There you go. Into the corner. Right this. There you go. Into that corner. Yep. And into this one. We can. There we go. And then finally, last but not least, into this one. There we go. Also good. There we go. Right, so now this is mostly smooth. At least I think it is. Perfect. All right. We're winners. We're absolute winners. We're legends. Stellar. Okay, and now, hold on. Wait, why did I put it over here? Put it over. Put it back over here. See if we can do this. See if this works. Take it like this. Go like so. And then, oh boy, it's kind of sticking a little bit, which I should have expected. See if this works. Do something a little bit like, there we go. Delicious. Okay. It's honestly just for the picture. We've got to be putting this back up immediately as soon as the picture is done. I'm only gonna do 3/4 of it because we're only gonna be able to see 3/4 of it in the picture. Amazing. All right, so there we go. Oh, that looks good. Oh man. Okay, so the hell is this? Oh, good. Thank fuck. Okay. I mean, thank Chris. All right, there we go. Delicious. Oh, the lighting is just not great. It's not great lighting. How to get the lighting better? Sure, this works. Bam. All right. Got me. Okay. All right. So we're done. We did it. Go us. Go team. Mom, you're free to leave. I release you from this hell that you find yourself in. Go forth and live a happy life. Anyway, let's see who's streaming. Phone's at 100% battery. Thank goodness. Okay, who the remember you? Let's see. All right, what we got here? We got Tuesday. If I'm just as well. Tried mine playing something spooky. Sure, tried mine. Big fan of Chard. All right. Richard Monk. All right. So the idea for next week is to stream on the normal days and make stuff. Don't know what it's gonna be yet, but I'll decide and or figure out over time as it becomes relevant. Um. Yeah. That's what we got going on. Yeah, let me just lift you up real quick. See my face again. Bye, Mom. This is my social life, my here streams. Maybe you could do more that, Mom, if you ever stuck around other people's streams, you could have social life in their streams as well, not just mine. Just saying. Just saying, this is the thing that you could do. But anyway, yes, so let's just go like so, chat. Bam. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay. All right, so thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for keeping me company. And thank you for, just being yourself. So, hope you all have wonderful, delicious, fantastic, amazing food. Until we meet again, and also a good weekend. And I love and appreciate all of your various faces. So until next time, if I can find my mouse, loose here somewhere. There it is. If I can find it, there. Bye bye.